Hey guys, so Shane Dawson uploaded a video talking about his experience with shadow people, and I thought I would do the same. Now, I mentioned this on Facebook a couple of times. I don't really know if I talked about it here or not, but I thought it would be a good topic to talk about. So my experience with shadow people started in, I want to say 2010 or 2011 maybe. Now, a lot of people associate shadow people with sleep paralysis, and what exactly shadow people is, I guess the best way to describe it would be like a ghost, except black. And some people say they feel like they're kind of like calm and like kind of like protecting spirits, but the majority of people I've heard have been like, what the F? Like, this is some scary-ish. So that was my experience. I mostly, I only see them when I'm driving, actually. I was working third shift at a hotel, and I took a back road because it was like the closest way. And people have described shadow people looking differently. Some look like actual dark black demons, some look like just the form of a person, some have on a hat or something. My shadow person was always the figure of a man wearing a hoodie. And so the first time I saw it, I was driving to work. It was about like 11:30 at night, and there was no reason for somebody to be on this road walking, especially wanting to cross. But this shadow person was sitting on the side of the road, and I saw it as I was like approaching it. And as I got about, I want to say like 15-20 feet close enough to it, it like run across the road. And of course, I stopped on my brakes all of a sudden because I didn't want to run a person over. Now, what happened was, it looked like a real person. I couldn't see any hands or any facial features. It was like the hood kind of took over, and it was as if the hands like were in jean pockets or like the hoodie pockets or something, but it was all black. As soon as it ran across the road, it like vanished. So I was freaked out. That happened quite a bit. I want to say that 2 or 3 times a month. It was going on for a little while, and then it just stopped, and it was always the same experience. And I felt like the shadow person necessarily didn't want to hurt me, but I felt like they were working for like something higher, something more evil that did want to hurt me or try to get to me or something. I felt like not necessarily that the shadow person was looking out for me, because it was still doing what it was supposed to, but that it was kind of like doing a loophole situation, like we don't want to hurt you and we're doing what we're supposed to do. But thankfully there was never any cars behind me when I slammed on my brakes. So that was always a very good thing. And then it stopped for a while. And then I experienced it again. I want to say, it wasn't too long after I got here, probably like 6 to 10 months after I got here. It happened again, except this time it was on a busier road where there was like lights and restaurants and stuff. And the same thing happened again. The dark hooded shadow ran across the road. I slammed on my brakes. Luckily there was no car behind me. So I started talking to some people about it who had not necessarily psychic abilities, but they were more inclined to like spiritual awareness and, you know, presences and stuff like that. So I started talking to them, and they told me like, you really need to pray, you really need to try doing everything you can to get rid of any bad energies that you might have around you, stuff like that. So that's what I started doing. And then when I actually saw one time during the day, and it freaked me out because, you know, obviously daytime you have lighter light and stuff, and I was able to see the shadow person for what it was, and it really was just this shadowy black mass. Really creepy stuff. So then I started like upping my game and trying to get rid of bad energies and stuff, but it was so scary. Luckily I haven't had any problems since, but I'm always afraid to talk about it because I'm afraid in talking about it might start happening again. Thankfully I don't drive anymore. Got rid of the car, so that's always a good thing. But the women in my family have always been like more inclined to experience such things in the dark spiritual realm. So I feel like that was just kind of part of what it was, I guess, but I really felt like something out there was really wanting to hurt me and try to get at me. So that was very scary. If you guys have ever experienced anything like shadow people, you know what I'm talking about. So if you have, please leave it in the comment below. I would love to hear your story and what all happened with that. But a lot of people associate it with sleep paralysis. So you know, they'll wake up to seeing a dark shadow in the corner of the room, or even on top of them, and they're not able to scream for help or to say anything or to move. And then when they are, usually the shadow person vanishes. So really scary stuff, and I hope I never have to experience that again. But it was like really, really creepy. So anyway, tell me in the comments if you have seen any shadow people or if you've experienced it or anything, and I will catch you guys later.